guys, it's Kristina. So, through my years of being on YouTube, I have gotten questions about my piercings or tattoos, which I don't have any, on just random videos that I've done, and they had nothing to do with the videos, but people just asked me these questions, and I have done a video called like my frequently asked questions and my 100 facts about me. So I talked about my piercings and tattoos and those before, and also like I think like a 25 random things about me or something like that. I don't know. I'll link those below if you want to watch them and get to know me some more. But like I said, I don't have any tattoos and I have 6 piercings, and a lot of times I get questions like, what kind of piercings do you have? Did they hurt? How do you take care of them? Where do you buy your body jewelry? What kind of advice would you give to somebody that wants a body piercing? And blah blah blah. So I decided to just make a video and quickly answer some of these questions. So like I said, I don't have any tattoos. I don't want any tattoos. I have 6 piercings. I have 2 in this ear, I have 3 in this ear, and then I also have a belly button. So moving on from that, people ask me, did those piercings hurt when I got them done or afterwards? Did I have any problems with them? And how I took care of them while they healed. So the first ones were my earlobes. Of course, it's just like the classic piercing. I got that when I was 6 months, so I don't remember it, and I'm glad my family decided to do that because I don't want to remember it. I'm sure if I were a little bit older than that, but I was still a child, I would have probably remembered it as a bad experience, so I'm glad they did it very early. And then I was in high school, and I kind of already had something in my mind where like I knew what piercings I wanted, so it wasn't just something that was like a phase. And I got those piercings, all of them, when I was 17, and I haven't looked back. I'm 24 now, so I haven't regretted them or anything like that because I knew exactly what I wanted. So after I had these 2 piercings already, my next one was my belly button. So I was 17, and I went with my mom to a shop and got it done, and that, to be honest, it was so fast that I don't even remember feeling the actual needle being painful. What really hurt the most was the guy clamping down the actual skin, because you have to clamp the skin down on the top of your belly button, and he kind of pulls it away so that the needle can go through. The clamp that he used hurt so bad that I didn't even feel the needle going through, and I mean, I didn't have any numbing stuff. They didn't use any numbing stuff for me or anything like that, so it was just, you know, just the needle. But I mean, I have some kind of pain tolerance. I mean, you know, I don't whine a lot, but to be honest, the needle didn't even hurt. I didn't even feel it just because the clamp hurt so much. I don't know if that was just the guy that I got, the way he does it, or if that's normal. I don't know, because I only got it once, and I know some people have like rejection where they get it twice, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so I got that done. And for it to heal, it did take a while, and I'll admit it's because I didn't take care of it properly, because they do give you some solutions that you can use, like the H2 Ocean, and then also a sea salt kind of like bath or whatever, and they gave me that stuff. And if you don't know where to get it, I will leave a link down below in the info box. You can find them on Amazon or whatever, just on the internet. So that was supposed to be for it to heal very fast, which I didn't do it every day. I just kind of was like, oh, whatever. So it took about 8 months for it to heal, and it just depends on your body. Some people heal in like days or weeks. Some people heal in over a year. It's different. And especially if you don't take care of it properly, of course it's going to take longer to heal. And nothing went wrong, and never had an infection or anything like that. It just, you see like white pus coming out, and that's normal. That's just your white blood cells trying to heal your body, so it's nothing bad. You don't be scared of it unless it's like a weird color. Then you should be probably scared. If it's like green, then you probably have an infection. So then I was still 17, and that same year, yeah, I was not 18 yet. The same year, I got the second holes and also my cartilage pierced, and I did that in New York City, so I wasn't like with a parent or anything. I just got it done, and I got the second holes done. They don't hurt at all, because like I said, the first ones, I don't remember that. The second ones, they don't hurt at all. It's just, I mean, maybe it's personal preference. Like I said, I'm a little bit, I'm not going to say like I don't feel any pain, but I'm tolerant to pain mostly. So the second ones, it didn't hurt, but the cartilage, the actual needle, it hurt going through the cartilage more than the earlobes, but it didn't hurt completely. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, scary. It was maybe like a 2 or 3 out of 10, but I could hear it, the needle, because it's cartilage, because when it went through here, it was just soft, so you can't hear it. But here, when it went through, you could hear like, you know, like a sound. It's just unpleasant, where you kind of, the sound scared me more than the actual needle. Like, I didn't feel the pain, but the sound of it, I was like, ugh, you know, it just sounds like my ears going through a lot right now. And that took a long time to heal also. It probably took about 8 months, same as my belly button, just because it's cartilage and it's different and you sleep on it. So that hurt to sleep on this side. I try to sleep on the other side. So yeah, let me show you what they look like. So I just have studs in right now. So I have this first one and the second one close to it. And then on this side is the same. I have two. And then up here I have a third one. And these are all real gold with zirconia. So I don't change them out too often. They're like the screw-in kind where it takes a long time to take them out and put them back on. So I used to wear a lot of just like dress-up jewelry, you know, a lot in high school and stuff like that. And then some through college, and then I just kind of stopped doing it. And then once I got the gold ones in, I just stopped wearing fake, you know, jewelry altogether, kind of. I mean, I still have some nice earrings, so I mean, if it's a special night, I might take these out and put some long dangly ones in, if it's like a nice dress or something like that I'm going out in. But other than that, I just keep the little studs in. And then moving on to problems that you can have, because people have asked me, of course, if I've had an infection with my belly button or anything like that, and like I said, I didn't have anything. I had no problems with it. But some people are sensitive, and some people's bodies reject the jewelry. So like you can also reject, you know, other things that are put into your body, like organ donors reject, you know, just organs that are just not their body. It's a foreign object, so your body is trying to get rid of it, and sometimes it will push the piercing out, and it's called rejection. And I've had friends that happened to, and sometimes it works on the second time or third, and sometimes it will never work, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you did wrong. You could take care of it properly and do everything right, and it will still reject it. That's just like the way your body is. It's just genetics. It's nothing you can do about it. So I've had a girl that I knew that she got it done. It got rejected, so it just kind of pushes it out. So she had this scar tissue on there. It was kind of not good looking. And then she got it done again. She thought it would not happen. It got rejected again. So she did it a third time. And then after that, she gave up. But of course, she had so much scar tissue afterwards that it just kind of looked not good. So I would just kind of recommend thinking about it. If your body already did it once, maybe you should just stop and not try it again. But I mean, you could try it again if you don't care and just, you know, see what happens. But that is a possibility. And also, some people's bodies are sensitive to certain types of metals. So the first one that they put into your body, the first belly piercing, it's always going to be a short one. It's never going to be a dangly one. And it also has to be like surgical steel or something like that. It's not going to be like some cheap metal that will make your body, you know, get an infection. Basically, it's going to get all green, and just that's not the way they are supposed to be doing it. So the first time you do a belly button piercing, they're going to give you a short little regular belly button piercing. So let me show you. So this is just a regular piercing. It's very short. It's just a plain one. It's got the metal rod and then the little plastic parts in it, but the very first one I ever had was all metal, so that's probably what they're going to give you. And then let me put in a dangly one so you guys can see the difference if you don't know what a dangly one is. So then this is what a dangly one looks like. They're just long, and you're not going to get this on your first time when you first get it pierced, of course, because it does weigh your skin down, so your body first has to heal and get used to the piercing, and then you can get these long ones. And like I said, it all depends on how fast your body heals, so there's no way to tell. And then also you have to kind of learn to have the first little one in before you get to the long ones, because they can't get snagged in your clothes and get like stuck and pulled like this. And no, this does not hurt if I pull it, but I mean, of course, if you get it snagged and pull it too hard, you can pull it out, and that's not going to be good. And then I just put the one that I have in right now back in. This is the one I'm just wearing for now. It's golden, so it's not real gold, but it's golden, so it matches my other jewelry. And then it's kind of like a weird upside down one. So yeah, it's something different, so I like it for now. And I got it from the website. I showed this in a haul before, so I will link that website down below in the info box so you guys can find this piercing if you like it. And I also get questions on where I get my piercings from, so I will link the website for this piercing and also the long dangly one that I just showed you down below in the info box, as well as just a couple of other websites that I shop on because I used to always buy them at the mall, and they're about $15–20 per piercing, maybe $10 if you get a sale. But honestly, they would always break. If they were long dangly ones, they would always break off anyway. They were just like shit quality. And then once I found the websites where you can get the exact same ones for $2, $3, $4 maybe at the most, It's the same exact quality. I tried them out. They were the same. I'm like, why should I pay $15 for something I can get for $2? You know what I mean? So I just shop online now for my piercings. So like I said, I'll leave all the websites down below. But be wary that, you know, a lot of these piercings, yeah, they're surgical steel, but your body can be sensitive to it because it's not, you know, pure gold. It's like cheaply made. So be aware of that. If you're allergic, like say your ears, if you wear fake jewelry and your ears get like green and it just hurts and you're sensitive to like cheap metal, you have to wear 24 karat gold or something like that. And some people are allergic to gold, so maybe you have to wear silver. I don't know. But if you're sensitive up here, you're probably going to be sensitive in your belly button too. So just be aware of that. But like I said, the very first piercing you have, they will give you something that's proper to put in there at the shop. Please don't try to do it at home. That is so stupid. Go to a shop and have them done it professionally, and they will give you a piercing that you can put in and wear a short one that's surgical steel, and just do everything properly. You know, don't try to make it worse on yourself than, you know, it should be. So you don't want to get an infection right away or something like that, you know. So just be careful. But like I said, I never had any problems with my piercings or anything like that. So I don't know. It was just easy. Yeah, the belly button and the cartilage took a long time to heal, for like 8 months, but that's just because I didn't take care of it properly. But I mean, it still healed fine on its own. I never had an infection or anything like that. So I mean, it just was fine for me. But like I said, do be careful because some people's bodies are just more sensitive, so you could get an infection or something like that, or a rejection, and you don't want that. So yeah, I hope I covered all your questions. If you have some more, leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, thumbs up. And if you want to add me on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, I will put all my links down below. And I will see you next time. Bye. Alrighty, so this is my little setup right here. This is what it looks like. And this is just my dresser. I'm filming on my iPhone, so make it easier. But yeah, I just have a little chair that I bring